Hey guys, this is just a quick video for W3OY Ray's giveaway. I want to say congrats, man. I'm so happy for you. I'm so glad your channel's starting to blow up. You're an amazing dude. I can't say good enough things about you, man. You asked to see some tools that I use. This is typically my go-to. I've got my Moki picks here, my Rob Lawns. For me, it really depends on what type of lock I'm attacking. I've got a lot more set up. I have my Jimmy Longs that are a big go-to for me, especially this one right here. But as a general rule, these three are typically what I'm going to grab before anything else. Hazard hooked me up with this nice little engraving. Outside of that, I do a lot of challenge locks and things like that. So this is just strictly going to speak to the tools that I use for picking. I have a tendency to kind of get focused on one sort of lock at a time nowadays, I should say. So, I may go with these for that. But when it comes down to things like dimple picking, I tend to go with this set right here. It's my multi-pick community set with an added number 10 and 11. It's served me really well for all of my needs as far as flags go. And really the other tools that I have used more so in the past, I still keep them and I still go to them for certain things, is this set right here that I kind of pieced together when I first really started after I got to green. This was my go-to set for a very, very, very long time. So let me show you what's in it. This is part of a multi-pick set. It also has some sparrows in it. The monkey paws, a couple of the sparrows gems, some sparrows short hooks here. I have some Peterson gems back here in all of their sizes. Those I don't tend to use as much anymore. And then it's got these two that I'm still kind of fond of. There were hooks that I had made for different locks that I ended up needing something that just wasn't necessarily within reach of this monkey paw set or anything, or one that I felt I needed a little bit more feeling to. So this short hook here I polished up and have used it quite a bit on larger locks. The main one that really in this set has actually helped me more than I thought it would was this one that I did. It's kind of a short, medium round, but the feedback it gives is just absolutely amazing. So for the longest time, it was kind of my exploratory pick in whatever I was going to pick, because that way it didn't necessarily hit all of the pins, but it was able to really address the 1100s and master threes and things like that aren't necessarily a hard pick, but when you're learning and you're starting out and you don't know what you're doing, any extra feedback helps. But yeah, man, those are my tools. Those are my go-to. I'm one of these people that likes having everything because I would rather have it and not necessarily need it than not have it and need it later. So, you know, I've got things like the SS Dev in both gauges. You know, Moki's ACAB picks. An insane amount of tensioners, because let's be real, you can never have enough tensioners. So as far as top of the keyway goes, I mean, I have it all. You know, it really just depends, like I said too, on what lock I'm picking, what I need. Another set that I like, that I don't necessarily use a lot, but I enjoy having, is this one as well. This Kilamaru set. And I put it in here because they're good, but they're very thin, and you know, they can bend fairly easy, but he's got some really, really good profiles in here. You know, one of my particular favorites from him has always been this reverse deforest that he does. And these, they give really, really good feedback. They're just kind of made out of like wiper inserts. And a lot of this for me is kind of hearkening back to when I started picking, because when I started picking, I didn't have money for picks. So I was making all of my picks out of wiper blades. So that was, you know, one thing that when I saw that set, I just had to get it, because it was just one of those things that I was like, oh, that reminds me of when I started, and you know, this is something that I absolutely just need to have, just for reminiscing, we'll say. Beyond that, you know, my go-to vise is this one right here. You can see the multi-lock interactive I'm working on in it. And then, yeah, man, the pinning trays, of course. Couple soon-to-be challenge locks over here. But, yeah, man, that's about all I've got. Again, congratulations, man. I'm so happy for you, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.